The quiet dogs.
Super quiet.
How do you train the quiet dogs?
Sorry?
How do you train the dogs to be quiet?
It was mostly making them understand that we are happy if they're quiet. Because most of the time they just see excited dogs and they think they have to be excited, and then you let them go and then they think they're happy to go, so they think to go they have to be excited.
Yes.
And so if you make them understand that no, if they want to go, they'll have to be calm. But mostly if they're calm, you're happy. It works. Like they're like, oh, I want mommy happy, and then I can be calm. It works super well.
I love that.
It takes a lot of time at first.
Sure.
But when they understand it, you see in their eyes like, oh, you want me happy? You just told it. And then it's like then you just have to say then you always have to be asking them to be quiet. Like it's not you teach them something and then they do it only when you ask them to do. No, it's like once they're quiet, it's always quiet.
Sure.
And also I think it was important to put the counting. We always do 3, 2, 1, okay. For the food or training. So
Even when you're at home, right? When you're just training.
Yes, always. Because then they know that before 3, nothing happens.
Sure.
So there's not like all the time like we might go.
Right.
It's like they're waiting and then they hear 3, say, oh, there'll be a 2, a 1, and then we go. So most of the time you hear 3 and they will be like standing up, 2, putting height on harness and getting ready because they know they can go like.
Wow. They were very fast.
Yeah.
I was actually quite shocked
Yeah.
because they weren't ramping up.
Yeah, well, they keep their energy. We thought if we calm them, they would go slowly or out. But finally, as they listen to us, they all go like same time.
Right.
Oh,
So
they
it's
were
like
so
this,
fast.
Yeah, so it's nice. And for us, it's much better. I hate noise.
Yeah.
So when I met Remy, dogs were like, rah, 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 and I was like, whoa, 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 no. You needed one person per dog, and it's like, it's bubbling in the ears, and like, it's horrible.
I
It's
literally
really
thought
stressful.
I was like, maybe they don't like the barking.
Yeah, well, it's dogs. They can bark, just
Yeah.
being happy and someone's coming, they bark. I mean, it's the dog.
Right.
But they don't need to be barking at start. I don't need them to make noise to know that they want to go. It's like it doesn't go together.
Sure.
If you say okay and they go, they want to go. If you say okay, they don't go, then they don't want to go. But as long as they want to go out, then they want to go. So it's like we don't need them to be jumping and barking, and it's just like dangerous for them. They can get injuries.
Right. Sure.
It's stressful for them because they're like always like he pretends.
Yeah.
And it's stressful for us because each time you need to stop, you're like, where do I put my anger? Now you stop and you're like, don't need anger. And just they will wait until you say okay to go again. So
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So
You did a great job.
thank you. It's I think in Europe it's not super common, but it's not so uncommon. When I
Right.
was on the race for my first Grand Odyssey, when I was there as a vet student, I saw some teams crazy, some teams super calm, and I was like, I like that.
Right.
Like there were one musher that was like dog were like not moving, and then he would be doing like, and it's
so
amazing.
cool.
He didn't do something to make them understand it's gonna come. So I don't know how the dogs were like looking straight, no one moving, and then one whistle and boom.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there's lots of mushers. At least in Europe, I think we have much smaller kennels.
Yeah.
And there's lots of mushers that do a super job. And same for we have dogs.
Right,
Usually
walking close by, right?
Yeah, we walk close by, but it's easier without leash because with a leash they just move. But we do cycling, and we got the idea from a German musher that we really know.
Jaime?
Heine Winter.
Heine
from
Winter?
Andres, and they are for us the best mid-distance musher in Europe. And they have when we first met them, we saw super calm dogs, super fast dogs, cycling and playing with them and going swimming, and we were like, we want that. This for us is musher. And so we just decided, to begin getting a lot of work into education. But it goes fast, it goes pretty quick, and it's so nice. Well, this is how we like it, and we don't say it's the way to do it. Everyone does what you want, and it depends. But I guess in Europe it's much more common. Even if some dogs can be calm, but not always as calm as that. But there are quite a few.